gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain, pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane, pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less. You check as I'm chess, what's happening next? Yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson. He got a new engine from pain, that's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I leave an impression and take a redemption. Just kill, no discretion. Your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression. You could try to play it, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I wanna be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions and the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off, I'ma break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft, you can change lives, you create thoughts. Never waste time, you got one shot, you got one life. Better pop off, what do you like? Make a dream job, no 9-5, no mean boss. Just my life and free thoughts. You could try to play it, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have your doubts, not what I'm about, have your fucking cloud. It be raining now, I keep making sound, go another round, bitch I'm legend bound, can't stop me now. You don't wanna fuck with me, a slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. 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 Cause I just wanna hear it out your mouth, yeah. Give me fuel, it's a tool that I use to go ahead and run my fucking mouth, yeah. I take shots, I take loss, I make shots, I miss lots. That's how you get big boss, you get yachts, you swing lots and pop off a big shot. I ain't done chasing, got big dreams, bigger things, impatient. Who's at the top think they need replacement? Who's at the top think I'm gonna erase them? Face it, I don't give up quick, I don't give up shit, I won't give up this. Cause I know that I want it, know that I'm on it, I'll make it, I promise. You don't wanna fuck with me, a slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. 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 cruising in my lane fast, call it high speed. I've been working hard, yeah, I've been working nightly. If you think you'll win, ha, not fucking likely. I be taking shots, yeah, cold-blooded, icy. Watching numbers grow is what I call sightseeing. In the front row, run it up when they hype me. The following grows, they know how to ignite me. Call me CEO, I've been running shit right, see. And I ain't playing games, I create my own lane, making pleasure out of pain, turning losses into gains, I'm the boss, I'm making change. I've been rocking this exchange, popping off and risking things, gonna make a fucking name. I just wanna be famous, but I don't want that cheap fame. No, I'm not that vain, I just wanna be greatness. 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 Ain't no motherfucker in this world can do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you go and hate this, you can fucking bite me. Okay, I'm going off every chance I get. I don't really take a loss, well, I'll admit. That's why I'll make it to the top, yeah, I commit. And no, I'm never getting lost, I get after it. Investing in my own stock, cause it's faster than any crypto hits go, let me spend. Everything that you see is something I invent, and it's only a percent. I'm gonna take shots, if I miss all, forget it. I'll take a fat loss just to learn all that's in it. I'm taking snapshots, learning how to fall and get it. I'm getting back up, always stand tall, don't sweat it. I never back up, I don't miss a thing or regret it. I'm always learning, you could call me academic. I'm always working, never been apathetic. Bad energy is like a poison, needs some antiseptic. Ain't no motherfucker in this world can do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you go and hate this, you can fucking fight me. Ain't no motherfucker in this world can do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you go and hate this, you can fucking bite me. Ain't no motherfucker in this world can do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. I've got an itch I can't scratch, I'm missing a piece that completes a whole part of me, an open wound scar to see. Everybody come here, gather round, welcome to the freak show, the best in town. What the hell's wrong with me? I don't get along with anybody, honestly. I've been living in my own head constantly, thoughts jumbled round, think I need a new lobotomy. Wait, all these thoughts are too negative. I don't wanna get lost in the sedative. Gotta show them what I got, I'm competitive. You know I'm about to go off, I won't let them win, I'll take a stab. I wanna chase a bag, I wanna weigh, I can change all the things I lack. I gotta face the facts, I got a taste in that. Got me obsessed with the rest, I got an itch to scratch. I'll give up everything. Daunting thought. If I could see my dreams, I'll make things right. 'Cause I'll do anything to make what a reality. Don't let go. Don't let go. I'll make things right. 'Cause I'll do anything to make what a reality.
I just wanna find a way out, sick of the venom in my brain. Running from the past, wanna escape my pain. I just wanna be a better person, I deserve this. I just wanna break these chains. Always asking for greatness, true to myself, I never fake it.
Just want to drop the link. I just want to go.
Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, Twitch. Good morning, Kick. Hopefully that sounds good, guys. I'm not sure if I sound right or not. feel like I'm low. Maybe it's alright. Everything should be good, I guess, but it sounds like my voice is down a bit.
No, all good, all good.
Oh, all
I'm
good?
listening on YouTube too.
Okay. Alright. Okay, I'll go ahead and mute that then so I'm not talking back at myself. There we go. And your sound was pretty similar to mine, I hope?
Yes.
Okay. Beautiful.
Never stop, never changed. All the squad here to play, and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day. I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no, I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits.
I'm trying to find a decent volume indicator on NinjaTrader. Because there's something that old dude Dr. David Paul said, and
Yep.
specifically to do with the ABCD pattern.
Yes, yes.
So if you run A, B, and then you have a BC area, you have to look for volume divergence basically. So volume must come down as your price increases, for instance. Then there's a good chance that you have a ABCD pattern in play. But getting a proper volume indicator. Let me shut my phone up. Just you and me here today.
Yeah, seems like it. Seems like it. I don't get it, honestly. But, I don't know.
No.
That's my big thing. And you know as well as I do. That's a lot of my reasoning for trying to push or build or whatever you want to say so much is because it just you know, even though the Discord's got like 550 plus members now, and a lot of them are active in the Discord, but not a lot of them are active within, you know, coming in, sharing their screen, stuff like that. I'd like to have more traders in the Discord. I mean, I know it's all supposed to be traders, don't get me wrong, they are traders, but I don't know. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'll get there one day.
Yep, I already know you will. I already know you will. You'll get there, and that's the whole thing. You'll get there, and then we'll have that. But I mean, all these people. What's odd to me is all these people, and I mean, I'm not going to sit here and holler out names because we're live, but you know who I'm talking about. There's all these people that come in and they want to do this and they want to do that. I mean, 3, 4, 5 people, and then they just don't. And then I start thinking about these Discords, and I guess that's the reason that I've seen so many Discords that open, and they're so busy for the first, you know, month. And then, you know, they're gone. And you got to think about it. I mean, that's one thing for us to be proud of going on to the year anniversary now. You know, we've been here for a year and still everything's the same. It wasn't, and maybe even more advanced sometimes with some things, you know.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, it's not like everywhere else. All the other Discords that I see, there's huge conversations and everything's so hopping when it first opens. And for the first, you know, month, maybe 2 months, everything's so great. And they got all this stuff going on. Then all of a sudden, they just, they stop doing the stuff and everything gets, you know, kind of fizzles out. And now you look at them now today and, you know, they're dead or gone. I mean, I've had so many Discords that I was part of that just are gone. And that's definitely not what I want to see here. But I think a lot of the reason that we are still here and everything is the way it is because we're consistent every single day doing all these things every single day. You know, a year later we're still doing these things every single year or every single day, and we've got more content now on YouTube and more content in the education channels and mindset. I mean, everything's building every single day and continues to. So I guess maybe that's why I just don't get how they just disappear, you know, how, I don't know. I guess I have a thought behind doing it.
Yeah, I think the revamp that you did on the whole server was quite good too. All of that stuff is,
Yeah.
it all counts.
Yeah. I mean, here we're a year in, and most people be like, "Oh man, yay, you made the year." No, be like, I'm looking to progress this year. I want to be bigger than we were last year. You know, I want to build from here. So, well, everybody else is just happy to still be here. I still want to build more. So that's what I'm hoping for this year, to be even a greater year than last year. You know. So
I hope so.
yeah, that's the big thing with the whole year anniversary and having the week worth of, you know, giveaways and free stuff and fun stuff and everything else. I'm hoping that's going to garner an audience and, you know, bring more people in to partake in those things too. So hopefully, if anything, it draws attention. I mean, as crazy as the coin flip full port Friday thing is, I think it'll probably get an audience. You know what I mean? It is crazy, but I think people will be interested in it all at the same time.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be partaking though. I'll be here, but I won't be partaking.
Yeah. I don't think I'd be partaking. Well, I guess I am partaking, but I don't have a choice. I wouldn't.
Have a choice.
Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't under normal circumstances be partaking. You're exactly right. It's a crazy thought, but everybody wants to do it, so I think it will draw an audience, though. I really do. I think people will show up and do it and watch, I guess, right? So I just figure we'll have a special live stream that Friday, and like I said, maybe flip a coin every hour or something. I don't know. We'll see. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, something like that. Something different.
Yep, exactly.
I don't think I've ever seen. I mean, I've been on many YouTube videos, and I don't think I've seen one coin flip trade.
Yeah, exactly. So Hey, Aiden, good morning.
Morning, Aiden.
Good morning. I took profit on that Netflix trade I did yesterday.
Cool.
Nice.
That's all.
Nice.
Thing jumped from $490 to 550.
Wow.
That's a big jump. Or stock in
It really is.
Huh. Any idea why? I mean, is there a reason behind that stuff, or what? How's it work?
Yeah, it had its earnings last night.
Oh, gotcha. And they were good, I guess?
That makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, they were.
Netflix, wow. I thought they were like declining. I don't know a whole lot about it. It's just stuff you hear, right? I don't know.
It doesn't really matter what news it really has overall. If its earnings is good, money talks, you know.
Yeah,
Yep.
that makes sense.
Oh yeah, is my mic all right?
Yep, sounds good.
Okay.
Which mic did you say you got?
The Fifine?
Yeah, I mean, what model was it? Do you know?
I'll send it to you.
Okay. Just curious. I ordered a dynamic that's supposed to be here today, so.
I find it so funny that people order stuff and it's there like 2 days from order.
Yeah, ordered it yesterday.
If I order something from Amazon, it'll probably take 6 to 8 months, and that's if I'm lucky. If I order it and I use a courier or something which will cost more than the actual unit by 2 or 3 times, then yes, it usually takes 5 days. That's not a problem at all. But
Yeah.
using anything other than a courier and all that stuff, nah, you will not see it because it lands up at Joburg Airport with all the parcels, and they get opened and checked and privatized.
That link takes you to the one that I have.
Okay, I wonder what the. Okay.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, I got it. All right. Yeah, I ordered the 688, which is the dynamic one, because you said you had that, so I was hoping that it'd be a decent one, but it is a dynamic. If it doesn't work, obviously, I can just send it back, you know? But you said that yours worked well, so I figured I'd look through their thing and see which one was the best dynamic, and they actually, I saw a bunch of videos that compared it to the Shure SM7B, which is what, you know, supposed to be the epiphany of the mic, and I've considered that one. And the reason, I mean, number one, I'm not sure I want to put all that money into live streaming yet, because the mic itself's like $400, right? But on top of that, you have to have a preamp or a mixer of some kind in order to power it, because it's too, there goes the drop. It's too, it pulls too much power. So, and all the comparisons that I saw, all the videos, they said that 688 is almost exactly the same for way less money, right? And it's just like that Shure mic, and it doesn't need power. You can run it through USB, and as you move up, it's a XLR mic too later. right? So if you want, you can use XLR and put it through a mixer and everything else. So I'm gonna try it. It's supposed to be here today. I'll try it, see if it's any good. If not, I'll send it back. But if it is, it'll be good. So, but it's that same brand, that same company that you got yours. So hopefully. It's
So
good.
you've still got to use the headset that you have currently for the output, and then just hook up the mic as input.
Correct. Yep, that is my plan.
So that's what I have. I have two little earbuds that I listen to, and my headset with the mic is lying on the desk with a little thingy standing in the air like a tail. And,
Yeah, the only thing I'm gonna have to do is, if the mic's any good, it's just it's a broadcast mic, so it doesn't come with anything. If I find out it's good, I'm gonna have to order a boom or something. I don't even know if I'll be able to use it until that comes, but I hated to just order that if it didn't work, because the last one I got was the condenser mic, and it didn't work. It wasn't any good, and that's why I went with dynamic, is because they said everything that I didn't like about the condenser. You should clean up with the dynamic, so hopefully that works. I mean, the condenser mic was good and clear, but it was good and clear. That was it was clear to pick up
like I
everything
said,
as well.
You need a soundproof room for that thing.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the problem. That's kind of how my Turtle Beach headset was. It was the same thing. If you go back to some of them old videos, you could hear, I mean, in the background, there is, I mean, I can't believe how bad it sounds. And even though this mic doesn't sound 100%, it's a step up from the last one that all you heard was
Honestly, it sounds pretty damn good.
yeah, in the background the whole time. Well, everybody keeps complaining about this, so that's why I'm trying the next one. See,
Stop,
I mean,
stop it, sorry. I don't know, Aiden, I don't know if you agree, but this sounds pretty damn good anyway. But yeah, well, let's leave it at that.
see, that's what I keep
Yeah,
thinking.
that mic is quite well.
Yeah, no, I don't get it. When I went through and I listened to that thing last night, and I took the video out to put it in the education channel, I'm like, man, it sounds to me like a broadcasting mic. I don't understand why anybody's throwing any fit about it. So if the new one doesn't sound better, I'll send it back just the same, because I just don't see. This sure seems like it sounds good to me. I don't understand. So I agree.
What's the new mic model? Make a model? Sorry, I didn't get that.
It's the same as it's fin 5 fin or whatever it is right there, and then the model is a 688. I think it's called K688 or something. It's a dynamic mic. It looks just like the Shure SM7.
No problem. I'll find it.
Did you see it? I mean, I can look it up if you can't find it.
No,
drop it.
don't worry about it. I'll
Okay.
There we go.
It's pretty. It's supposed to be really good. It was like $80. It wasn't nothing super high,
Yes.
but it's supposed to be just as, it's supposed to be just as good as any of the Shure mics, supposedly. I watched a whole bunch of videos on it on YouTube and everything, and I was actually considering between that and the AM8 is what the other mic is that they have. And the AM8 is supposed to be a little clearer, not quite as broadcasty like, but
Yes.
it's supposed to pick up background noise more. So I decided that wasn't the way to go. News in 2 minutes. Hey, G Block A. Could be. News in 2 minutes? Maybe. Yeah. Maybe G Block A.
Let's see. Yeah. 1 minute actually.
Okay, 1 minute for news.
Flash manufacturing PMI and flash service PMI.
Ooh, PMI. Alright, let's go. Did you watch that new video, G Block A? I recorded that stuff because you said it was good. So I went ahead and took it over to One Shot and put it into a video. About a 15-minute video. I put it in an education channel.
Oh, dude, I sounded like a gremlin in that video.
Yeah. Part of it's my fault, I think. I was telling Manpour what had happened is, of course, you know how these voice meters work. Basically, when FX Mechanic came in, he came in before you did, And when he came in, his mic was all the way down. So I took my volume that came from Discord and I turned it all the way down. I mean, I turned it all the way up. And then he put on a headset and he was screaming at me because he put his headset on. He was talking through his mic on his computer. So I turned the volume all the way down. And then you came in and you guys came in and I didn't realize the volume was all the way down. So when I did the recording, the volume on the Discord was all the way freaking down. I hate that I did that. It's my fault. I actually didn't know that changed the volume on the recording, but it is. So, like, where the input is, I mean, I don't know how you got yours set up, but where the input is, that's where I've got the Discord. So, and I turned that volume down. Normally I keep it on 0, and I had it like at minus 20 dB or something. And then I turned my headset up and turned the, so that's why it was so far down. So that was my fault, sadly. I won't mess with it again. I should have known better. I'm not a pro at this. One day I'll get good. Then my videos will be good, hopefully.
It'll just improve as you go along. That's what I think.
Yeah. Well, that was a lot of reason, man. Poor, you already know that was a lot of reason that I had everything unlisted, was because I knew I wasn't a social media pro or a video pro or anything else. So it never mattered if it was just us here, that heard everything. It was just, okay, well, that was a mistake. But now it's all broadcasted on all the social media platforms. So now I need to up my game. Did we get that wick on the bottom of that too? Yep. Okay, so we put in all our bottom wicks from all them moves up there that we had missed thus far. Small one there, but wish it would have tested that low. Yeah. But we grabbed all them wicks, so looks good. What a move down. Okay, I think market makers are dosing me, so I can't trade because all the time after 15:30 I'm getting this king spikes. Huh. I don't know, G-Block A. Not sure on that one. Is that Sierra G-Block A?
So again, you broke up there?
I was asking G-Block A if that was Sierra that he's got. That he's sharing there.
Let's have a look what he's complaining about.
He didn't answer. Maybe he's not here.
Seems to be moving fine.
Yeah. Nice, Aiden. Good job.
That was all from Netflix.
Beautiful. Good job. Good job.
Nice, man.
It's a big old candle, guys. Compare your trading view to my Sierra. What do you mean? What's wrong with it?
I don't know. I've got the two right next to each other. They move exactly the same. Your Sierra is slightly delayed because it's coming through Discord, of course, but it's doing the same shit. Anyway.
What do you mean then, Chief Lucky?
Okay, that's fine. Reality, it seems to have hit that support on my screen anyway. Where's your chart?
Yeah, right here. That's what you're talking about? Yeah. I think that...
Let me just...
I think I saw... If this breaks down, I think I saw, and I'm not sure, but I think Don... He entered long. Right there. See where on my screen? He entered long, like right there.
Yep. Who's that?
Don. And his stops are, I think, just below this level. So, yeah, he's probably
freaking hell.
Yeah, he's probably 3, 4, 500 grand down currently.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's 135 pips.
Yeah.
So what would that be in your language? Let's go to GC.
Probably 135 ticks. Hey,
Yeah.
Burb. Good morning, good morning.
Yeah, 146.
I don't understand. I could not figure out where the entry was. It didn't make any sense to me because this hour came up, put this top wick, and then fell down, and he entered it. I mean, I'm not kidding. He's entered like right here at the top of this wick, long, and
Jeez.
and he put it all the way below structure. It may be below here. I'm not sure where his stops are. They're either somewhere below here or below here. I don't think he's to the point of getting stopped yet. I don't know, but I think they were either below this level or this level's where his stops were. So it could be. It's probably pretty dang quick or pretty dang close, but maybe. It's tough.
Yeah, I've been looking a lot at how a candle forms lately. So
Yeah.
if a candle breaks above that level, like you said at the top there, and it creates that bottom wick first,
Yep.
then I'm okay to enter the break at the top. But if it goes up first and then comes back down, bye-bye, I'm done. I don't even look at it anymore.
Yep. Yep.
I've had it where the bottom wick forms first, and it still goes up, wicks me in, and then comes down to stop me out. It happens.
Yeah.
I suppose.
Yep. It happens. It happens.
It's not supposed to. But anyway, what the hell? It's just a... yeah.
If it goes up first, then it induces more longs. Yeah. Yeah, Chief Blocker, that's the whole point. Yep. And if it goes up first and it flies, it goes up first and it flies. That's one thing that people struggle with, is the fact that price goes up. Like, let's just say for fun that this closed above, this candle here, and we did come up here and not really put on a bottom wick, and she goes up and she flies and she goes all the way up and fills the range. It's a mistrade. We didn't. I mean, yes, it's not a mistrade actually, because it wasn't your entry, but people look at it that way. They're like, oh my gosh, it went up and we missed it. Not really, because that wasn't your entry, so you really didn't miss it. I mean,
not a bad short there, isn't it? Just below that level again. Was
Yeah.
that what you're talking about now? Sorry, I missed it.
Oh, I was talking about if it
Sorry.
goes up here, it closes above, and then it just moves up, and it just continues to run to the top. That's just not your trade, because you never
Okay.
got a bottom wick and a flip. So, I mean,
Sure.
even if it does run, it runs, but more chances than not, exactly like you said, Manpour, this is what happens. It'll come up, it'll make a top wick, and then fall apart. I mean, more chances than not,
Now,
that's what
wouldn't
happens.
that be a nice short entry there? Below your buy above level? Right.
Yeah. Yeah, right here. This one.
Right.
Yeah.
Right there, yes.
Yep.
But
Yep.
where's your entry will be all the way down here. Maybe, well, you can enter on the flip of the candle, not the wick.
Yeah.
Flip of the body.
Yeah. 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 Yeah, what did it
Right
look like
there,
on the
right there.
hour? See, on the hour, you had an entry. Why? Because you got a bullish close below. So you wicked up, you grab stops, next candle comes in, puts a top wick, and then comes down. So you could have entered that. It's not the
Yeah.
greatest wick in the world. The problem would have been with this entry is the wick is only 7 ticks, so essentially you would have had to put your stop loss above this wick. You know what I mean? It's about 29 ticks. So that would have been the issue.
Well,
But-
you could put it 50% above that. Well, 50% of the wick,
Yeah, you could.
because the wick is a range.
Yeah. Exactly. So it's a big old candle, though.
That's exactly what the wick. Oh man,
There's
I
no-
hope he's out of that trade.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know how big he trades, but 140 pips down.
Huge. Huge. He charged huge. You already know that.
Yeah. Like $100 a pip. That's
I mean, I don't know. I could probably pull it up. Let me go to the thing real quick. Hopefully it doesn't bleed through or nothing. Hey, Mr. Bile.
Mr. Bayer, how are you?
Okay, there's the stream. Are you lit? You guys can't hear that, right? Because I sure don't want feedback.
No,
Okay, his entry was, I can't tell. His stop, though, is
okay.
2021.38.
Jeez, okay.
Yeah, but his entry, I think, is 2036.41, I believe. 2036.41? Does that make sense? I think that's where his entry is.
Does he trade? He trades forex. He doesn't trade
Yeah, it's spot. He's on spot.
futures. Spot, yeah.
So his entry was 2036.41.
Jeez, that is like,
Yeah,
yeah, that's a couple of pips below.
that was like the
And
high.
you say he stopped at 21?
It says
38.
2021.38. Yep, that's a stop. So he's close so far. Hadn't hit yet.
Close.
Hadn't hit yet. Like I said, we'd have to break the level that we're at right now.
Yes, yes.
Actually, you know what I should do? Here's what I'll do. I'll wait until he pulls that thing back up.
Oh man.
Remember when Jonathan used to trade with these guys?
Yeah. I tried a couple of times, and honestly, every trade that I took with him, no.
Still sick. Still sick. Alright, Bob. It's alright. It happens.
Reality, maybe we should put him out of his misery, don't you think? Yeah, we're looking at spot a level. There's a level it bounced on that level, 2346. That's having a problem coming through there.
There, you probably know what this means. Man, poor, I'll post this.
Yeah, like how much?
You're better at this stuff than me. Of course, you probably can't see the numbers, but that's what it looks like.
Yeah, that's where yeah, and the stop loss is down there. Yes.
Okay, here we go.
That little blue
Here
arrow
is-
means he went wrong there.
Here we go. There's the numbers because it just pulled it up on TradingView, which makes a lot more sense to me. I'll post it. I just didn't want
Yeah,
to push
at
it.
that level.
I just don't want to do it online. I mean, on the
No.
stream. There it is.
Eesh.
Yeah. So I'm right in those numbers, right? That makes sense. He entered at 2036.41. Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah.
That is nuts. No. Another
It's
student.
literally-
Another student, Chief Lock, eh? Not of mine, no, of Raj's.
That is literally 2.3 pips above or below the top.
Yeah, I think he's going to, there's a top wick on this candle. Man, you better hope you at least get 50 of it back. See, you're in trouble.
Now you see that the top wick, I didn't check, the top wick came first. This
Is he
gonna
good?
plummet.
Is he good? I mean, yeah. Who you asking? I mean, yeah. I mean, he's he's considered good. Yeah.
He trades big too. He trades scary big.
Yep. Hey, Aqua Wolf. Good morning,
Aqua
sir.
Wolf, hello.
Looks like we put in a top wick there to
Hey,
me.
guys.
So I think that
Yeah.
I just missed the done.
yeah. Yeah. We were talking when it happened, but it is what it is. I think he's gonna get stopped. If you want my honest opinion.
Yeah, we'll still see that level 20, 23. But what is his level there? I can't really see where it's at now. 24 something. Do you
All right,
what,
Aiden. See you in a minute.
cheers, Aiden. Do you know what time frame he's on there?
I assume the hour? Maybe?
Let's have a
Because it's a solid candle,
Yeah.
so I assume it's the hour.
Yep. If we go below that wick that you have there,
Yeah.
ouch.
Oh, I think he's going to
There we
get
go.
stopped. That's going to be a huge stop, man. I think he's going to get stopped if you want my honest God opinion. I mean,
I'm trying to figure out where and how he entered. I see that
Right.
level to the left there on the picture.
Yeah,
where
the
those two
reason-
candles are on.
I can tell you why I entered there. Look at my chart. There's your
Yeah,
problem.
look,
He's right here on the freaking 5 minute. So here we came up. Here we got this, and that was the break of the highs right here. I got $100. Says that if you because he always he always enters. They always trade the 5 minute. Trading the 5 minutes. I can't say stuff. I'm live. Did it get hit?
yeah, it must be because holy crap! Look at that.
Oh
last
yeah.
drop
Oh,
of the
sure
candle.
enough. Yep, he's out. He probably lost who knows what. A few hundred grand. 300
Don't
grand,
even
400
know
grand,
that.
500 grand. Yeah.
Yeah.
163 pips.
Yeah. I'm sorry, but that's a bit silly. If you look at the spot chart, you'll see that those candles there are at the same level. That top on the hour, and he probably looked at that too. So you see those tops there. They're
Yeah.
at the same level.
Yep.
35.36. So around about there.
Now,
Do we have like any news why that happened? Like, is there a reason for this?
PMI.
There was news. Yeah.
But right here, you see, we broke the Asian highs. Didn't take the high out. Came back, broke the Asian lows. So I mean, that's typical play. we wanted sells below. I'm looking at this. I need to go back to my chart. We wanted sells below here yesterday, or no, the day before, guys. So that's still a valid level, but we're not doing it with this big push down here. There's no way. So even a close below here, I'm not taking this. We're too far down, but this would be our sells below. We expected recovery this wick. Remember, we just talked about this yesterday. Recovery of that wick, and then if it breaks, recovering, putting a bottom wick on this. But right now is not the time. Unfortunately, this is too much of a candle here. I'm not shorting any of this. We need some huge consolidation sideways before we could even think about entering short orders here, because guys went long in this wick, though. I will tell you that. So everybody's long here. Remember, we talked about this exact position. Everybody's long here. The problem that we got is that's too much of a push down. Too big of a move. You said something earlier that you want to build up.
If you want to go long, you should have entered long at his stop loss.
Yeah. Yep. The stops that got hit right here. All these stops are a decent place to go long. Yep. Yeah. So, but with that being said, that's just not what I'm looking for. We're just saying, okay, well, we should hit. You talk about overextension. Aiden said like a spring, right? And it's kind of the same situation here, but I think about it more like maybe like a rubber band. Further you pull it back, what happens? It's more likely to snap. So I guess a spring's kind of the same thing, but huge TRC entry here if it flips bullish for the move back up.
Yeah.
What a grab of stops, though.
Yeah, I don't trade those if it can looks like that. That's just too big.
He was the liquidity. Sadly,
thank you.
He was the liquidity there.
I wish I had the kahunas to take those longs at stop losses like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's a 45 pip run with
yep.
With a 0.5 lot, you looking at $250.
Yep.
That's a decent run. Anyway.
Good morning, King. Oh, he left. He's not here. Dead. Yeah, he's muted. Deadened. Whatever.
Hello.
Hey, King.
Hello. How are you guys doing?
Good. How are you?
Doing good. Bro, how can you trade this market on gold, bro?
Well, every
time I look at gold, every time, bro. What is this?
There hadn't been a lot of trades. It's been kind of ugly. Are we considering a long?
No shit, man.
No, I'm not considering a long currently. I'm considering, let's see some consolidation. We want to see if this level's retook or not. If we don't close below this level right here, then I mean, there's not even a lot of room in between then. Me?
You sound robotic.
Seriously?
Nothing wrong with these, Mark. Carry on. Move along.
Oh man, Porsche. Nope, Mike's perfect. Man, this kid thing could sound like I'm talking through a freaking Pringles can, and man, will be like, nope, clear as day. Everything's great.
Move along.
Move on, indeed.
I've been okay. So King, you haven't been here to be part of this whole thing, but I have been working on this mic. This is a new mic.
I've been
working on it for. Okay, for weeks, and it keeps on getting Slightly better, but not great.
like
I've got a
different
new.
words.
Yeah, I got a new mic. Gonna be here today, so hopefully I can get it set up, and by tomorrow's live stream, hopefully it sounds better. I don't know.
That's good.
We'll see. Pringles can, yeah. Chief Lock, a Pringles can. If I was just to like put a Pringles
It's not
can.
even. I don't know, bro. It's not a
Nah.
Pringles can. I think it's more potato. Yeah, a hot
A
potato.
potato. Potato. That was the
I
name of it.
swear. Yeah, I know. It's fucking crazy, bro.
I'm not sure. I'll be very honest now. The audio, I can hear every word you're saying. It's clear.
Yeah.
There's no robotic sound on my side anyway. But yeah, that's just me.
For me, it sounds like a robot.
We
Like a-
missed
Wow.
an
like a
awesome
AI
one
generated,
on Nasdaq.
Like somebody just AI generated your voice.
Okay, that's cool.
That's cool, indeed. It is cool, yeah.
On the 800 tick, have a look at the 800 tick on Ninja Trader. You see, we went up, we did a little pullback, and then off. We went to the races.
Yeah. Oh,
Keep missing the shit.
kind of ugly. Oh.
I'll drop a picture or screenshot and
Yeah, I got it right.
Yes.
Over here. I don't know why this keeps doing this. Can you give me an idea on that, Manpour? Any idea? It used to be that when I did that, are you looking at my screen?
yes, I am.
Okay, when it used to be when I did that, it would do this, right? Like that's what it looked like when I did that. But now, every time I do
I
that,
know the exact word to use.
I don't get it. You see what I'm saying?
So,
I don't understand why it doesn't do it anymore, because now when I try to minimize this to look at my chart, you asked about this 800 tick chart, which I didn't even pulled up. There we go. Now I can see it.
everything is skewed.
Yeah, now it's
I
the
know the
wrong
exact word to use
size.
here.
Okay.
It's
Uh,
racist.
Okay.
Now, if you look from the bottom up,
Yeah, right here.
from the
There
bottom,
was.
bottom up,
Yep.
went up at the little red candle, and there was your entry, that next green candle,
Yep. Sure enough.
right there, and
Yep.
all the way up there.
Yep. Perfect
300
entry.
ticks.
Very
Sorry, excuse me,
nice.
sorry.
It's all right. Very
Sorry.
nice. It's all right. The King used the R word on live, so you can use the F word.
Yeah.
In reality,
Oh,
use
what?
the P word, the Pringles can. So I mean, it's just.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody's
Let's
doing
just carry on
something.
then.
And Burb did too. He used poggers, which is another P word. So I mean, I don't know.
How dare you?
It's getting crazy up in here.
Yes.
Herb, you can't hear anything. Why can't you hear anything?
What
We
is
gotta-
the R word?
The R word. He. I can't say it.
The thing,
I can't say
No,
it.
you're allowed to say.
Is
You
there
gotta-
an N
write-
word or something?
Here, we'll
No,
write it in
not
chat.
how dare you say the N word?
Let
There,
me
I
I'm
wrote
not
it
saying
in
if there
chat.
is
Yeah, I typed it in chat. Oh, Manpour's gonna type it in chat too. There's the R word. Oh, let's pull this thing back up. What are we doing here? I'm looking at the in queue. It's 10:14. What is
Yeah.
going on here? What's wrong with me? Okay. Anyway, enough fun,
Let's get back to
guys.
it.
Yeah, let's trade. It's enough fun, guys. Roomba. Oh man. But yeah, I mean, there's no close above, right? Even if you go to the 30, even if we talk about this, we got a top wick up and then a move down. That was the whole thing. But I mean, this is why I say it's so important to keep your higher time frames. There was no close above here. If we would have got a close above here, then you would have anticipated the recovery of that wick right there, and then, hoping for a move up. But I mean, I don't know about all you guys and how everybody looks at everything, but that looks like a high, lower high, lower high.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm extremely bullish when I see that. Come on.
Yep.
So
Let's buy now.
yeah. I mean, I'm not trying to be funny or whatever, but come on. I mean, I just don't. I don't know.
Oh, oh.
Yeah.
No,
March.
Coin Talk Wednesday.
SMC Wednesday.
No, I think SMC had their stops up there. That was the whole thing. Can't tell you how many times, but I guarantee you they had an order block here and an order block here at least. So they definitely got stops took at least twice. I don't know what they did with this wick here.
Leave it for tomorrow.
Frustrating.
Well, based on SMC concepts, we have an order block for the big, like, red dildo.
Yeah, there should have been quite a few order blocks on the move down. That's the biggest problem, and we were a part of another group that was exactly the same. SMC isn't that much different than, and I don't know how much you pay attention to SMC, but if you pull your Fibonacci's, you'll see that the order blocks are in about the same place as where Fib traders trade. So basically what Fib traders do is trade level to level, and we're in a big group that they trade by Fibs, and these right here are the kind of moves that kill traders like that, because they're trying to take advantage of overextension. Essentially, that's all it is, right? Is reversion to the mean.
Yeah.
That's essentially how they trade and how Fib traders trade and everything. So when you get a big move like this, they get killed. But with that being said, when you're stuck in a range, right, back and forth, and it's banging around, they're successful in those trading areas. So as long as we're range bound, they'll make money. It's when we start getting trend based that they start getting in trouble. And then, of course, what they'll do is they'll add in breaker blocks. So it's a breaker block now. So that and all that is supply flip demand or demand flip supply, right? Level to level. So,
yeah.
But all stats work, guys. Kick, YouTube, Twitch, just so everybody knows. Every strat works. I'm not hating on any strategies out there. Whatever strat you use and you understand and resonates with you and you are consistently profitable with is an amazing strat. I'm not hating on anything. I'm just saying the flaws of each strategy, you know, depending on how price moves. And that's a flaw that you have with every strategy. You know, that's just one of those things. I'm just letting you all know that I don't hate on anything. I just don't trade anymore.
Unless you use ICT, then, you know, just like go kill yourself or something.
Mm-hmm.
You're wasting oxygen.
ICT is the same thing as SMC.
Well, kinda. They have some differences. They have some.
Yeah. I mean, the only reason that they have any differences is because some people tried to simplify ICT strategies, and they still call that SMC, but ICT, Inner Circle Trader, right? Michael's his name. He's the one who actually was the founder of SMC. So everything that he does is actually smart money concepts, and that's people get confused with that now. Have people put a little twist on it to try to make it easier because they claim that ICT was complex. Yeah, they have. So some people try to, you know, separate the two, but at the end of the day, you know, SMC was created by ICT. So I mean, it's essentially the same thing. It's just some people get more in depth.
Yeah, it's a derivative.
Yeah, exactly. We are hating on all of the strats. Burb, come on, we're not hating on all of the it's hard, Burb, because I trade stop losses. Everybody already knows we're trading stop losses. So I mean, again, I'm not trying to hate on any of the rest of strats, but where the stop losses are placed is exactly the areas that I'm looking for to get ran in order to get in trade. So yeah, I mean, there's got to be strats that get stopped out for us to trade. So yeah. Okay, Burb. Yeah, we love all other strats. Exactly. I got to be careful now. We can't get too heavy into that one.
So like based on Fibs, like we rejected off the entry point at 0.886.
Yep.
So if someone traded Fibs, that would have been his entry point.
Yep.
He would have taken profit at 0.66. which is the golden zone, and now he would be like risk-free and in profit. And he'd be waiting like price to hit the order block that got it, and then continue the downtrend. So, I mean, yeah, I can't like hate it, but I don't know.
Yeah, the problem is that's after basically you would have been trading that before this high ever got put in, and then your swing high to swing low would have been your next actual entry. So you're pulling from, of course my fibs aren't going to be exactly the same as yours, but you're pulling from of course I don't know what chart you're on. You're pulling from here to here, right?
No, you can like do the same from that wick to the left, and then the top wick to the right. No, that one, the one which is like 2017.
This one.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
so
to this one. Yeah,
this
like
wick,
these two.
This wick to where are you pulling?
You're pulling from the wick down from 2017 upwards to the one 2039.
That's where I pulled from. From here, right? From here.
Yeah.
To here. Yeah, that's where I pulled from.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But the problem is now we've came back in and put another swing high. So essentially you'd pull from this wick to this wick now for your internal, because that play already played, unless you're still waiting for God knows when, which would go into the scope extension and react. I'm not saying it won't, but these are the problems with fibs. Yeah, that's the problem with fibs. I mean, you can, after the play plays, you can come up with a million different ways of how this worked. And I mean, that's where if you actually pulled the internal range right here after hitting this swing high and you hit the swing low, well, now you're long from here and here back up. If you're actually pulling fibs along the range, and you've been stopped out twice now. And if you run scope extension, which is what a lot of guys do to do the 919, you've been stopped out now 3 times trying to make your move back up. So, and I mean, it's the same thing. If you pull in here, this was an order block right here. This is going to be one of your order block zones for smart money. So they got stopped out on that one, and they got stopped out on this one, but all they'll talk about is this one. This one played, so you'll see this one on the charts, but even though they took profit just above here, re-entered here, got stopped, re-entered here and got stopped, the only position we'll see is this short right here. And this is what you'll see run around the chat rooms, and of course it won't ever have been put in before the position happened. Then we'll see something like this, and they'll say, there's the position I did. And then they'll pull a stop loss, and their stop was right there, obviously, and that was your 5R position that you just played out. But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's always the issue. Again, not saying that people don't trade it or whatever. It's just that's what you see all the time. I've never seen, and here's what I want to see, and here's what I would love to see. And again, YouTube, I'm not hating on anybody. Quit, kick, sorry. But I would love to go into a Discord server and see a position laid out just like this. Here comes the long, and we have a long position, and it is right here. They're saying where their stop's going to be here. We're playing here. We're going to play up to this, and I'd like to see that position. You know, to where we're going to it, going to hit it, and continue on, but you never see that. What you always see is, like I just said, you see this position right here. Here's the position that you see. Whoops, the wrong way. Gotta go the other way, but you know what I'm saying. They show the position that already played. This is always what you see, and you never see any of the ones of leading up to it. And if you see them post a position before it plays out and do it continuously, you'll see that they take more losses than they do wins. And this with any strategy out there. That's the whole problem. Every time you see them go on and you see them live trade, they lose. The same guy that's made hundreds of thousands of dollars over the last 6 years trading, and they're rich and they've got everything figured out. You say, okay, well, show me a live trade. They go in, they show you a live trade, and if they show you 2 in a row, I guarantee one of them's going to lose. They may get lucky with the first one and win, normally not. And the position's the same way. Say, okay, you want to talk all this about how I show this and I talk about this and I tell you where the market's going. Okay, well, just tell me where an entry is on one trade. I want to see you tell me one entry. And you'll see once they show you one trade, they get stopped and they lose. It's a sad thing. Everybody out there, all you guys on YouTube, Twitch, Kick, everything. If you got these guys that you follow in Discords or mentors or anything else, ask them real easy. Show me an entry before it hits. Show me you live trading. Show me something. Don't show me hindsight after you've already traded and you've already made the money and you've already in profit and all these things. Who cares? That doesn't really mean anything at the end of the day. But that's just my thoughts, guys. I try to keep everybody protected from everybody that takes all the money. Because we see a lot of it, sadly. I shouldn't even be going on about this. I'm sorry, guys. My rant's over. It's things that I've seen over the years of sitting here on YouTube, watching all the gurus and all the mentors and all the courses that are charged for and all these things. It's a sad thing, guys. It's a sad thing to see all these people show things after. I mean, we can come in here and we can give a million reasons why we entered the top of this position, the bottom of this position, the top of this position 10 times over after it played out. But if you pay a lot of attention to it, and it could be anything, whether you look at EMAs, whether you look at this, whether you look at that, people will say, okay, well, look, I know I'm just taking for instance here. There's an EMA right here, and it bounced off this EMA and continued up. So we could have long the EMA because that was a place of support. We'll go back on that EMA and look 10 times before that how many times it fell through, and you would have hit a stop loss. And they're showing you the time that it bounced. I mean, I'm not trying to be crazy about it, but what you'll notice if you go back and look at what their entries are is if you pay attention to how the price built, you'll see that a lot of times they would have got stopped out if you would have did the exact same things that they're doing. And people say, oh, well, it's just that they've learned the market and learned how the market works and understand how the moves work and everything else. But a lot of times it's not the case. A lot of times they're showing you the entries at the top and they're showing you the entries at the bottom. There was 10 entries in between that you would have got stopped out on that you just can't see because, you're not paying attention to exactly how it is. I mean, we can look at that on anything, whether you say, a lot of guys will say candlestick patterns, all right? So they'll do things like say, okay, when you've got white candles that build up like this, and then you get this doji pattern in the beginning, right here, this dark doji pattern, well, that's when you're gonna dump down. Now I can go find you 300 tops that look exactly like this that it dumped before this white candle came in and stopped you out. This white candle came in and stopped you out today. So apparently it didn't work here, but you can find a whole bunch of them that did work, but that doesn't mean that it works. That's the problem. Here's one right here. Okay, so we're going to enter every candle that looks like this from now on. Whenever you get your white candles and then you get a doji candle down, you'll see them at the tops of everything. See, there's another one right there. So you see them at the tops of everything, but what people don't understand is you see them here too. Look at that one. You see them everywhere. They just show the ones that actually played because you're looking at the tops. You see one right here. You can find them all along the chart. There's another one. You would have shorted there, what would have happened? And this is what people don't look at because you're always busy looking at the tops and the bottoms. That's just how maybe how the human eye works. We're looking at where things went down, and then we look up here and we see things that are in common of why it went down there or why it went up from the bottom. So we're more likely to see those things than we are the candles in the middle of these candles building, or the middle of a pattern, or whatever you want to say, right? So again, I'm not saying that any strategies don't work. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying they don't work. I mean, any strategy out there that says that it's got a 75%, win rate, that is great. Just make sure that you manage your risk and don't take huge losses. And there's no reason why you can't be profitable with a 60, 70, 75% strategy. No reason why not. Again, I mean, the difference between, SMC's like 75% win rate, I believe, something like that. And again, it's not that, and people say, well, then I can't be winning if I fade SMC. I don't fade SMC, essentially. I don't fade any of these strategies. All I'm doing is taking advantage of when they get stopped out. I'm just not trading if they don't get stopped out. That's the difference. So What is that?
My mic got cut off. Can you repeat everything again?
What'd you say?
Can you repeat everything again because I didn't hear you well.
You didn't hear anything I said.
Luckily, it's recorded.
Yeah, it's all recorded, so you can go back.
I'm just messing with you.
Oh, okay. I thought you were for real. I was like, hold on, I talked a lot there, dang it. But yeah, I mean, again, it just is what it is. So it's just how I look at it. Everybody trades differently. I'm not saying by any means that I'm right or somebody should follow what I do. What I do works for me. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. So, whoever is
that's why I can't have my own server. I would be hating on everybody.
Yeah. Let's see if we can get this wick. Let's see. What'd you send me, man, for? Without saying names.
Don't worry about that.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, the one you could have liked, don't worry about it.
All I heard was yap, yap, yap. Yep. I for real didn't understand anything. You're right. You're right, Mr. Pyle. I know.
Yep. That's quite rude.
I am not concerned. Hopefully for those that did take something out of it, I helped somebody out there, hopefully. I know that G Flocke found out what it's like to...
That's helping you. Sorry.
I know G Flocke, I told him this here a while back, and he decided to put a microscope a little more on a lot of the people out there who are such good traders, and he looked at it and saw that things don't always add up as they should. So. Can't hear nothing again, Burb? Come on. Burb's gonna get good internet when he goes to college. I think it was 49,260. He claims.
If anybody's interested to see what YouTube channels earn per month.
Oh, that's what that was. I didn't know that's what that was. Or is that not the same thing you sent me? Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah,
no. I see what you sent me. Okay, I got you. Just a little different than the one you sent me. Okay, I see. I see now. I see.
Just interesting.
Would you consider a long after without that week down?
I would not, but the only reason is I talked about it yesterday. This was our close below. This was our close below at one point in time. Here a day or two ago. So our sales below was right here. My problem now is we've made such a big move down to sell below this, so I wouldn't sell below. But what we would have done was we would have got a close here, wick up, and then a TP at the wick. And then if it broke, you'd continue to chase it. And the reason that I'd be hesitant is because we still need a wick on this candle. See that candle right there? So I'd be worried. Again, if your strategy says to, go ahead, because yes, it could bounce there. Absolutely. But I'm super concerned about that candle right there. for going long. Now, with that being said, I will tell you, a ton of people are going to go long right here. Tons of people are going to go long.
Yeah.
They expect that same reaction right there. So, and their stops...
Maybe not.
Yeah, their stops just got hit. They tried to go long there. They went long the first time. Their stops got hit. Now, here's where the fun part is. They'll probably bring it back up into that price and let them go long again. The price will come up a little more. You'll see it in building this candle, and then they'll come back down and they'll bang them stops again, and you'll see the reaction come down and fill that wick right there that we're talking about. If they want to do that again,
Yeah.
I don't got a crystal ball or anything, right? I don't exactly know. I'm just telling you how they move the price in order to gather orders. The reason you saw that big bump down right there, and we just talked about this on that teaching video. If you go back and look at it, I talked about this exact wick right here because I had some DMs with a guy 2 days ago explaining this, and he said, this is where I'm going long. You know, the way I trade, this is a, what do you call it? It's the SMC term, discount zone, whatever it is. So for him, he was going long there. So that initial move up that we saw when we came down and we broke below here, and then you got the move up on this candle, that initial move up was all these guys going long in this candle. So that move down right there, that bang down, that was them getting their stops hit. They got their stops hit, candle pushes down real quick. Now, they could come back up into that wick. Now that we've made a lower low, they could come back up into that wick, gather more orders. It'll push this back up, and all the guys, all the traders that got in here, they'll say, oh my gosh, it hit my stop to the tick, and it's going to go my way anyways. How many times has this happened? So they'll enter long again. And what it'll do is it'll push the price a little up, because those orders will push the price up, because people entering long will make the price go up. They'll think it's going their way. Of course, you know, their take profit's going to be somewhere up here. You know how they all do it, somewhere in this area. And what it'll do is it'll come up like this, and then it'll come back down. It'll test this wick again, and as soon as it gets here, you'll see a bang, and it'll pop down again once it hits all the stops, because now their stops will be below this low. So that's candle building. When I talk to G Flocke about candle building, these are the things that I'm talking about. You want to see these reactions, and you can see the stops get hit. I mean, if you go back 5 minutes in this video and see the way that popped through there, you see them stops get hit. I mean, you can just see it. When it drops 10, 15 ticks all in 1 second, that candle just pops down like that. That stops. That's the stop orders getting hit. And that's what we look for before entering. I have a real hard time where we are right now to enter a position. This is a beautiful move, but I have a real hard time because we're already so far down. So due to exhaustion, this thing should move up, but at the same time, it doesn't have to. What I learned in these assets in comparison to crypto is the fact that overextension isn't nearly as much of a issue as crypto. So once you start getting overextended like this on crypto, when they've sold enough here to move this, essentially the price will come back up. It'll come back up. It'll recover most of this before moving down. On gold and Nasdaq and stuff like that, I found these things can just run. A lot of the trading strategies that I used to use for crypto, I tried to bring over to futures, and it did not work because overbought and oversold really isn't a thing in these assets.
It's more about like bias. And
yes, exactly. To where crypto overbought and oversold is a big thing. I mean, it's for real. What do we got? It's not about price action movement. This is basic interpretation of how price is seen by different traders. Yeah, could be. So here they're buying back in. Now, do they get away with this? Maybe. Or was that it? Did the market makers grab all the orders they wanted once they grabbed them stops, you know? Could be. Could move up now. I'm not saying that it won't. I have no idea at this point. For me, I want to see a wick put on this candle. Again, does it have to be right now? No. I mean, essentially, we just put in a lower low. So we could come back up here, put in a lower high again, just like we have. So put a high in somewhere around here and continue back down and break these lows again. I mean, this is a big range that it's been trading in. I mean, essentially, here's the box we're in right now, right? So
Yeah.
it easily can stay in this. And I mean, this is days worth of movement, and it can basically just stay sideways like this, come back up, put in a lower high, come back down, put in a lower low, and just keep on trading until initially we could make it down to recover this wick right here, you know. And now we've filled this whole range, and it's probably a big W on the large scale. Yep. So you got this big W here. You basically got this M in the middle. It'll come down, make your second bottom, could make a higher low down here for this whole pattern, and then it could go up. I mean, I think gold's bullish in the long term, but again, not for me to decide or discuss or anything else, because I have no idea. I just trade what the chart gives me. I don't trade on what bias is going to be or where gold's going to be next week or next month or whatever. So, but that's just me.
Looking for somebody who could save him instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change
Casual verse. Can't remember if there's any way to tell the difference between buying or selling, exhausting first, opposing buyer seller participants, entering instead without using an indicator to show it. Audio sounds better. Thank you. It's candle buildups for me, Casual verse. When I look at how the candles build, it shows me where your buyers and sellers are, because you understand where the stops are and you understand where people enter, right? Like, I don't know how many strategies you've learned or so on and so forth, but you probably understand, you know, support resistance traders, supply demand traders, trend line traders per se, SMC traders, all these things. And if you understand a lot of their strategies, you can, you know, fibs, anything. If you understand all these things, then you can kind of understand where people enter. So essentially, you'll see the areas of where they enter the market and where they exit the market. You got a good idea where their stop losses are. So as you watch these candles build, you can see where your buyers and sellers are. Essentially, we had a bunch of long buyers once we got down into this area, and that's what pushed that last candle up. Well, it's this same candle, I guess, currently. But we expect the bottom wick here. Now, this candle could get a top wick, flip, and drive down anyway. So this bottom wick pushed all the way up earlier from the buyers coming in. They pushed this candle up, and then we came down and hit their stops, and that's what that initial push down was, right? So you can use order flow. You know, I've looked at order flow on charts as well. You can use footprint, you can use TPO, you can use all these things if that makes it easier. You can use book map, you know, your heat maps, things like that. I've messed around with all that stuff, but for me it's just been a whole lot easier just to watch the candle builds, you know. anywhere you would think a list of the major types of trader types would be, I think it would be a good idea to have those listed in the Discord and how to exploit their tendencies. Yeah, like a bird's eye view of the battlefield. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I mean, you've got basically your most, most of your traders are going to trade, support and resistance, right? There's a lot of traders that trade that way. There's a lot of traders that trade supply and demand. And SMC, that's going to be your, and breakout traders. Yeah, breakout traders the same. So those, in my opinion, again, maybe that's not the biggest amounts, but if I was to guess, I would say that's the most popular, different trading strategies out there. So a lot of people now, it used to be a lot more support and resistance than supply demand, but a lot of people now teach a lot of supply demand, right? So you see a lot more of that, and of course SMC is super popular currently. I mean, that's very popular. So that's what you're looking at. And I mean, all these strategies, believe it or not, I mean, you have to look at them, but you'll see that a lot of times they're in the same areas. So when you come up into your highs and your lows areas like this, you're going to see that, your support resistance traders are going to, they're going to have their lines like this, right? So here's where your support is, right? And your supply demand traders, it's going to be the same thing. They're just going to have an area right here. Right, that's not the best color in the world. Let's just put a box. We'll do a gap just for fun. Okay? And that's going to be the same thing essentially for your order block traders. And again, up at the top, it's going to be the same way. So this right here did play, right? Now, how many of them got stopped initially? That's why we built orders right here. Why did it run sideways like this? And you got to understand, I'm on an hour chart, so they're going to be on 5-minute charts. But why did we run sideways right here, holding these highs and lows? Why did we do that? The whole purpose was to get stops. So essentially, you have to build orders before you can build stops. So as you run sideways like this, everybody short from the tops, grabbing stops. All the guys that think that this is support now, as we've seen right here, they're looking for long. Some of them long support down here. Some of them waited for the breakout for long. But either way, you had stops above and you had stops below. So you were looking for these stops to get took. That's why we ran sideways. You're always going to build orders. And with building orders is building stops. So, and you need the stops for liquidity. So that's how you move, right? So essentially we came in, came up, grabbed all the stops from all the shorts. All the longs went long, grabbed all the stops from all the longs coming back in, and then fell. So how many people actually were part of this drop? I don't know. I don't know how many people actually got involved in trading it that didn't get stopped out here. How many people got back in? Who knows? The market makers or whatever you want to say, they were buying orders up here, grabbed the stops to go up, and then sold, turned on supply, ran it back down. And then depending on how people trade on their 5-minute charts, there was plenty of people that tried to catch this move down for the long the whole way. And I mean, they're still doing that. They're still trying to catch this long. And again, probably when we break this low, are going to get stopped out again for at least the second or third time of trying to catch the falling knife, or whatever you want to call it, right? However you want to look at it. Because everybody everywhere has been told, buy low, sell high. So you're always trying to catch that bottom. Everybody's always trying to catch the bottom. And I mean, is it in? I don't know. I can't tell you. So
that's why I always buy high and sell low.
Yep, there you go.
Just confuse everyone.
for me, I just scalp it. I'm scalping the stop losses. So for me, you know, it's just areas that you're going to see reactions in and expect to grab some profit and then move away. So I try to not have a bias. That's the whole problem. I try not to, because what I've found in trading is once you start getting a bias, I mean, this is the same with news. News comes out and they say, oh, well, it's positive news or it's negative news. It's the same thing with everything. For me, once you start building a bias, now your mind just thinks that way, right? You have this thought of, okay, price is going to go up. And I'll be honest with you, if you look at the chart and you drop to multiple time frames, if you do this, if you do that, man, you could figure, you could you know, find a million reasons why price should go up. That's the problem. I mean, if you really believe that it's going to go up, you can easily figure out a reason that you can say that it's going to go up, right? You can easily convince yourself that, well, this is the entry. Okay, you got break a structure on the 1 minute, the 3 minute, the 5 minute. You can come up with all kinds of things. Okay, we broke and retested for the continuation up. I mean, you can come up with all kinds of reasons. So that's why I try to stay away from actually having bias of where we're going to go and just pay attention to what the chart's actually doing. Again, does everybody do that? No. I mean, it just worked for me. Maybe it doesn't work for everybody else. I don't know.
Yeah, I disagree. I think you should change your ways.
Yeah. Whoops. I just closed everything down. Hold on, guys. Give me 1 second. Sorry. I don't know how in the world I just did that. Sorry, guys.
Did they upset you? I'm sorry. I don't
There
upset
you go. We're back. I don't know why that does that. If you click one place on the computer, everything just goes back to the desktop. I don't know what I pushed there, but I pushed something. Sorry. Alright, we are back up. Then you enter. Hold on. So you're waiting for the fight to conclude and close, then retest the back side of the support or resistance level. Wait for that to confirm if it closes above or below on the second touch. If it's in that area, then you enter. Yeah, basically, like this candle, just for instance here, and we just went over this earlier. We'll go to the 30 just for fun. So, if, and I mean, I put out a video yesterday too that explains it pretty well. Casual verse, if you're subscribed to the channel or just go into the channel, whatever. And I put out an actual education video yesterday from some live stream that we had in the Discord. You can check that video out too. You should see it in the feed there. Anyway, so you get a close above here, right, on your 30. So now what you're looking for is a wick down to grab the stops of your breakout traders that went long here, because essentially when you break this area here, all your shorts are stopped now. So now you're looking for a wick to come back down, stop all the long traders, and then we're looking for the highs to be broke in order for us to trade the rest of the range, which would have been the recovery of this wick first, and then the rest of the range up. So essentially that would have been an entry, but instead this thing came in, put a top wick, and went down. So that's what keeps us out of getting involved in trading the wrong way. And again, does it work all the time? No. There is no such thing as 100% strat. I mean, well, I'm not going to say there is not such thing. I don't know 100% strat. Maybe somebody out there's got one. I don't. So this is just the edge. Essentially, it's a high probability that if you come down, if you break above these areas, take out your stops, come back down and stop out the longs, and then come back and re-break the high, chances are you're going to push up, you know. And it's the same way when you reject. So right here is a perfect example of where we could have traded the rejection here. Why? Because we didn't break out and go up. So now what happened? We closed below, but we came up, we grabbed stops, and came back down into range, right? So now what are you looking for? You're looking for this wick to come up. This wick wasn't big enough. If this wick would have looked like this, it would have been an ideal entry for us to go. Wish that wouldn't have been in the way there. For us to go long here. Hold on a second. Or for us to go short here, sorry. So if you would have got a wick that looked something like this, then that would have been a decent entry to go short. Why? Because we got to close here. You wait for this wick to come up, stop back out your shorts, and then this candle to flip, break its own low to push down. That would have been an entry that we could have took there. However, this had a little bitty wick on it, so in order to actually take this trade, you would have had to put your stop loss all the way up here over this wick. And I don't know exactly how this candle built, so it could have been that, you know, you had a few ticks down below or whatever before it moved the top candle up. And for me, a 30 tick stop's all I take. I don't go any more than 30 ticks. So that's just one of my rules. So for me, it wasn't a valid entry. Valid setup, not a valid entry. So essentially that's what you would be looking at for that position there. But yeah, you want the stop losses first. You want to come up, grab the longs, and stop out the shorts. Then you want to come back down, you know, induce shorts again, and grab their stops for the move to go down. Does that make sense? And I'll go ahead and drop the link of that video. I'll put it in the chat there just so you can watch it, because I did explain it much better yesterday. I am a trader, guys. I'm going to tell everybody this 100 times. I'm a trader. I'm not really a teacher. I try to do the best I can. I try to explain the best I can. And here's the link to that video. Take a look at that. I explained it much better yesterday, I'll be honest with you. So, but it was during the live session NBC. I wasn't live on YouTube or Twitch or Kick at the time because it was after 11. Oh, and we missed that. See how it pushed down there? We missed that push there. I wanted to see how it took them lows. I'm not sure. Did we actually take them? I think we did. I was watching the candle. I think it was 20 ticks down first. Then it wicked above it. Then shot down. On, what are you talking about, Barb? Does it look like it's going to dump further down, Barb? I mean, I'm still looking for this wick. Does it have to do it right now? No. But I mean, yeah, it could dump further down. I mean, this is essentially our area that we're in. It depends on how many people continue to long this thing on the way down. Oh, the top candles, yeah. The 9 o'clock candles, yeah. Yeah, we came in talking about that at 9 o'clock when we started the stream. I mean, I guess it was about 9:20 when we were talking about it, but we were talking about the 9 o'clock candles and why there was no, you know, long entry there. But I know a lot of traders that got faked out there and went long, sadly. So that's what we were talking about. And in that video, Casual Verse, I actually spoke about this wick right here as well, and what we thought would happen with that wick. And again, this was yesterday afternoon when I put out that video, and then the conversation that I had with the guy was actually the night before. So I mean, I was still considering the same kind of movement down on this wick, just because you know there's going to be a lot of long sellers coming in there. This is very odd, no bottom wick on this candle, though. This thing actually might turn around now. Yeah, this next candle could, well, it's going up. So this is right there at the level. I don't know if anybody can see the gray line there, but there's a line right there, guys. It's a top wick. Quite surprised with that. It's not much of one, though. That candle stopped with no bottom wick. Yeah. See if it breaks some lows again.
moving boulders, now we ain't getting posterized. We out here making posters and we ain't got nothing to hide. We move forward like soldiers, you better wake up for the pay stub or you'll pay up. Don't make love to the game, bro. Fuck the game up. Change up for your brain.
It might hold them lows right there. And this is exactly what we were talking about too yesterday. And I think we went back and we looked at, I forget which 2 candles it was. Anyway, it's in that video, but this is the same kind of situation here where they put on a little high and a little low. So now you're really looking for a break of that before even thinking anything. And again, I wouldn't be trading this, unfortunately, because trying to catch the long back up's tough right here. You want to see this thing go sideways. For me, I would like to see it go sideways and break this. I'll just show everybody before I get out of here today. Whoops. Not what I'm looking for. I'm looking just to go white. Even if you go here, let's go ahead and light this one up. If we were... So, if you were looking for a long for me here, I would like to see this go sideways and stay within these, preferably even within here. Run sideways, and then come up, grab stops this way, make a down wick, and continue to push up here, and you get at least the recovery of this candle. A lot of guys will be trading to the 0.5, and if you hold that on that candle, you'll see... Of course, I changed my fibs now, but... So, you can expect to get a wick. It'll probably wick up to here. Body will close below there, even if it's going to go back down. But you should be able to catch at least that move back up. But again, you want it to at least run sideways, gather orders, break this area, grab stops, stop back out the shorts, come up and test that. Is it going to do that? I mean, there's... maybe not. You may just come straight down and put a wick on that candle we were talking about. It just depends on how it trades here. But for me, that's what I would be looking for if you have to find something. Yep.
So me and Jashim have a 50K account each that we want to pass today, and we're not sure where to gamble it. So we wanted to ask you where to gamble it.
Coin flip. Coin flip full port. That's all I can tell you.
Alright. You know what? I'm not against it. I'm not against the coin flip full port.
For the year anniversary, I told you we're gonna do that. I'm gonna get one of those Lilo accounts that's got the multiple accounts, so like 5 accounts hopefully. And that Friday, I'm going to do coin flip full port. So we'll full port a eval each hour for 5 hours on live stream. Try to gain an audience because that's what everybody asked for in the Discord. So on top of giving away, we're going to give away hardware magic keys. I'm going to give away a copy trader for anybody who wants Flowbots copy trader. We're going to give one of them away. We're going to give away a 50% off one. We're going to give away some free Apex accounts, some free, I don't know, we're gonna have a bunch of stuff. We're gonna be giving away stuff every day for that whole entire week of our, so it'll be the week of the, I think it's the 4th to the 8th or something like that, guys, because we opened the 6th was our year anniversary. So that whole week we're going to be giving away, everything you can imagine, and having just fun with it for the year anniversary. So T-shirt cannon. But yeah, Naz, obviously.
This server?
This server, yeah. LTW.
This server started. It did over a year ago.
March 6th, a year ago. Yep. So, you remember us? You remember us, Landon? Remember us over in that other server? talking about this? I still
Yeah,
remember
yeah,
that, man.
and ABM Plug. I do, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it had already been a year.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying. Remember where we started? It's amazing now that we look back on it. You know, we were.
I know, it's so much bigger.
Yes. That's what I was saying. It's crazy, isn't it?
I don't know where ABM is. ABM's gone.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to him. He was. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened to him, but the server just. It was just a thought, guys. I know. I mean, some of you were still part of it. Manpour, I know you were over there, but I mean, a lot of you guys, Aquawolf, Aiden, Mr. Bio, I don't. You were over there a little bit, I think. Burb, you guys didn't even. We started with just a thought, guys. Me and Landon were over in a server. It was like 14,000 plus people. We were over in a server every day doing like live streams and all these things, and we were like, man, it was a mess, honestly. But we were like, you know what? We're just gonna start a server. Stop messing with this, and never would have thought. I mean, I had big hopes, but never would have thought that we were where we are today. I mean, it's pretty impressive. There's your stop sign again.
I can't believe I'm still
And then I hate
poor.
you. We should have shown
I
it.
know. I'm still poor. It's been a
You're
year.
not supposed to be poor. Here, Jashim.
And then we should have showed it.
Jashim, we're looking for that right there. See it? We're looking for the wick recovery on this. We're looking for the wick I'll put on this candle right here. That's what we're looking for. So if you go to that teaching video that I put out yesterday, we actually talked about this exact move. Yesterday evening, we said exactly what was going to happen when we got to this wick. Yesterday evening, and I put out a video yesterday. If you go to the, I'll just post it in here because I just posted it on YouTube for them guys. Here you go, this video right here. We actually talked about this exact move that would happen. Last night we talked about it.
And then do you want to long it?
No. No.
Full
I
bore.
mean, it's an M5.
You're gonna put that title? You'll be popular now? I'm already popular. Be blockade. That's the problem. I didn't want to be famous. That was the issue. No, that title wasn't from me though. I take no credit for it. That was the wife. The wife put the she put the title and all the description and everything else. So
She knows what she's doing, man. She knows what she's doing.
I know she does. She's smart.
And then, I think he wants to long. Oh.
Alright, YouTube, Twitch, Kick, if you guys don't have any more questions, it is after 11. I'm going to go ahead and shut you all down. Anybody got any questions? Ask them real quick before I shut you down. But have a great afternoon, and I will see you guys tomorrow morning.
God, they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm pissed off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. I swear to God, they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm pissed off at these fucking clowns. They deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning, and this is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting, and I'll never look back, moving on till I get it all. And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? Let's go! Hey! Yeah, this is my life, my strife, my right to fight, to die on. And this is my game to play, to claim a brand new name, And I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm a bit nervous that I might screw everything up that I've ever done. But what's the point of living if you ain't having fun? I guess I'll try this, try that, might miss, gotta find what I'm good at. I guess I look here, look there, over where am I scared, where am I at? I gotta make it in this life, whatever makes me happy, know I'm doing things right. Sipping in the summer on a goose and Sprite, or find a nightclub for the end of the night, And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? I'm about to go off like a weapon. Fuel to the top, got a filled up engine. In my thoughts, obsession. I will not stop, no, I'm never second guessing. I got a God complex. Haters love to hate, but I never feel pressed. Got a lot on my plate, but I never get stressed. I'll take all the pressure like a Mason.